Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Factorio. In the previous episode, we tripled our science production, and we began to switch over all of our mining drills to electric ones, so that we use less coal. Well, actually, we're still using the same amount of coal because now we're having to use more coal to generate electricity. But, you know, it all works out in the end. It's better now. It's only the one source of pollution instead of the 4. Or 5, actually. If you know what I mean. Well, we can actually change this. Make that better. So in this episode, we're going to be making the green science production, if I haven't said that already. I feel like I already did. But actually, wait! Set that up. So that I can actually run. Okay. So yes, green science production. We can do that over around here. Oh, military's done. What do we want to do next? I guess we can research turrets. Why not? I never said I was going to be a peaceful person. Again, I also never said that I wouldn't be. Not really sure what I'm doing at the moment. Just cutting down trees, I guess. I guess we can put the green science production over here. Oh, that broke. Did we get the steel production? Yes, we did. So that means we can set up another furnace real quick and oh dear me. Smelt up some steel now, and we can make a steel pickaxe, which will be infinitely better than an iron one. Just pop some iron in there. Should make 3 steel, I think. Which, that's not going to be enough. That should be enough. I don't know. Actually, doesn't seem like it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. That explains me just there. The one who doesn't know. Yes. 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 Yes! Okay. We are making the green science production. But first we need to make the steel so that we can make the steel pick so that we can clear out the forest fast. Fast forest clearance. Steel takes a while to smelt, if you haven't figured that out by now. Just listen to the music while I don't talk. Here we go. Our first steel axe. Alright. Oh, hello. Now what? Guess we can go for walls. So, now that we've got the steel axe, this is the fastest mining speed that we'll be able to enjoy throughout the game. Which, it's actually a pretty decent speed. It is on trees though. It's a bit faster on different things. But yeah, this is a decent speed. chopping down trees. Chop, 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 chopped. Okay, got space to work now. Just make 2 assemblers, why not? Gonna need more than that, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, level 2 science packs, they require transport belts and inserters. So yes, this is going to be a much more complex item. Okay. Yes. So, we're going to split off some iron real quick from here. Oh dear me. What am I doing? So, we're going to need that underground belt now. So this iron here is going to be used for the production of green science packs. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. Things happened. Guess we can... No, that requires green. Green. That doesn't require green, so we can go for this now, I guess. Why not? Oh, and also another thing that I need to do at some point is put down a bunch of lamps. Just make those, I guess, now. Get some more copper. So... this bit here is going to be making the transport belts, so this here will be making the gear wheels, and then this bit here will be making the transport belts. There you go. First half, done. Now we need to make the inserters, which is a bit more complex, because now we also need to make electronic circuits. Take another quick drink here. Okay. So, electronic circuits are going to need the copper. So we're going to need to split off some copper as well. And we're going to need some more underground belts. Because everything goes underground these days. We're an underground society. I'm not going to worry about making this expandable like I did with the red science. Because it's going to be a bit of a hassle, at least for now. I'll get around to it eventually, though. Yes, I understand. Things are understood. So... for the electronic circuits, we're going to need, oh dear, I just crafted one. Okay. We're going to need copper cable and iron plates, which, for the copper cable, which, actually, let's check if this is going to need copper. No, so we can just craft all the copper into copper cables for now. Won't make a difference. So we're going to need to make all those. Make all the things. Make all the copper into copper cables, because that's what we need to do in life, now isn't it? Okay, and here, well, actually, there, for complexity, actually, yes, can actually move, no, there's no good spot for that, actually. Plan. We need iron. Iron. We got iron. So we're gonna need an underground belt. So underground belt is gonna go from here to there. Then we're gonna use above ground belts. We need more above ground belts, which means I need more iron. I see so much iron in this game. There's no iron anywhere. This is all the iron that we got. We need more iron. Well, there is none. Okay. More iron! Iron is the one limiting factor in this factory. Okay. Now we need another inserter, which needs more iron. Iron. Iron is what you need. Okay. Now here, we can make the electronic circuits. And then we can take more gears. So we need to make more gears as well. Which means we're going to need another 2 assemblers to make one to make the gears, and then the other is going to make the inserters, and then actually we're going to need a 3rd assembler to take the inserters and then the conveyor belts from the beginning here and produce the things, the green science packs. Actually, we're going to have to steal all this iron off here real quick here. Sorry, but I need it for things. For progress. In the name of progress, halt. And enter my body. So, can this work? Will this actually work for us? Will this be beneficial? I think it will be. Why else would I be doing it this way? Okay, you're gonna need more of these. Or just one more of these for now. You're gonna need power. And we need to set this to make cogwheels. Which actually, what was I thinking? I don't need those in there. Actually can still have this there so that it will be secondary. That's no longer needed actually. Okay. Let's clear out some more space here. Going to need another assembling machine, however I'm probably going to focus on getting more transport belts at the moment. So you're going to need a bunch of those. I have a little extra belt out here so that this line will be forced onto this side of this conveyor belt. So then I can insert this onto this belt and it'll be along the other side so that we can have the one belt transporting multiple items. Now we're going to need 2 inserters. One, two. There and there. So, we're also going to need iron as well for this final step here. which I'm gonna make the remaining inserters that we're gonna end up needing here, which is going to be a number. Like 4, I think. I don't know. Let's say that we're gonna have the thing like here, which actually works out pretty conveniently. Yeah, 4 was not the number. We're gonna need a 5th one. We're also gonna need an underground belt. We need 2 underground belts actually. Need more iron before we can make another one though. Ooh. Oh, it looks like we're not producing enough power. So yeah, if you click on an electric pole here, you can look at this and it basically gives graphs for all the power usage and what's using how much power for the different time periods. You can also click on items specifically, which is only in the 0.13 update, which I'm using. You can click on a specific item and see that alone, and also click on more items and include those in the search, and then click another one, exclude it, and then you can reset. Yeah, as you can see up here, there's accumulator charge, so as we go further, we're eventually going to get accumulators, which we can store energy in. So it'll be shown here, and then this is how much energy we were producing, and this is how much energy we're using. And then, basically, if this is full, then we're using all the energy we need. And if this is full, then we're producing all the power that we're capable of producing. And if this is full and this is not full, then that's bad. You want this to be full and this not to be full. And it's the exact opposite right now. So we're going to need to put in another steam engine here. Which I'm going to throw the steam engine in a very interesting way. Not a very conventional way, but it'll work. Which we're going to need a bunch of iron for. Oh, this is done. Research this for now. Doesn't need things. Green science. So we can make this. Because the way the system is working here is this is just pumping water through, and the boiler heats up the water. And based on the temperature of the water, the steam engine will put out an amount of electricity. And so we can just put this next to it, and then we can run pipes from one to the other, and it'll still be warm water, so it'll still be able to produce power in this steam engine. So now we just need to make some pipes and hook those up. Yep, and now we got 2 running. Which actually you're meant to have multiple boilers if you got multiple engines. Yeah, as you can see, it's not making a difference. And so we should actually do things a bit differently here. So we're gonna need another boiler real quick. And this boiler will also need its own supply of copper or coal. And then steam engine. So we can have that one there. This one here. It's a very interesting layout here, but it'll work. And that's all that matters. One more pipe. And then rearrange this. And then have this guy there. Okay. much. Now yep, we are now successfully making twice the amount of power. Ooh. That just finished, apparently. Also, we can finally put in the lamps here. About time. Oh, and it's the end of the episode. Just finish placing down the lamps real quick, though. I was kind of hoping we would finish up the green science production before the end of this episode, but oh well. Didn't quite go that way. So, in the next episode, we will successfully finish putting in the green science production. We'll have green science being produced, and we'll be able to research more things. So, I'll see you then.